All right, I'm only into 6 for Pokimoki, and here's a Volcanic Island into Dragon's Rage Channeler.
Yeah, and I love
Mishra's Bauble, Serval, put Brazen Borrower in the yard. Top card looked like, I didn't see what that was. Maybe Shieldred's Edict?
that was my jam. I love reanimating.
Alright.
Still do.
Mana fetch and island and cast ponder.
All right, confirm that was an Edict on top. So a turn 1 Ponder here.
I'm gonna crack this.
Keep this one. We're gonna keep as well.
Just multi 6 and then like get like use scams and just like no matter.
It's a snow-covered island on Poke's side. Seems like a misplay.
I'm gonna cast stress down. I'll keep and draw. Pass to you.
Wait, you did it at 12?
All right, we got life totals on the overlay because the phone's a little bit hard to see. That happens. Brainstorm for Jeskai John. Mills of Mishra's Bauble into the yard with Serval. Jory says that this shop hosts a ton of Legacy nights each week, and you record them and stream them on Twitch later. We have 2 shops firing Legacy right now in New York City. Game Storia, which we're watching right now, and Bifrost Games. And they each have monthly tournaments as well. So there's quite a few Legacy tournaments firing each month in New York City. We record a bunch of matches at these events and present them to you fine people. And we do mind-blowing analysis of it all, which is worth pointing out as well. We have spreadsheets, we have data, we have mind-blowing analysis, we have it all. It's all happening. Shieldred's Edict on the stack.
I think that's the best option here.
Trigger?
It's getting dazed.
Your days is all. Leave.
Another DRC drops in for John. Has Delirium, so 6 power on the board with Poke at 12 life.
Manifold.
Yeah, we can put it in the radar for now if it turns out it's
Alright, Mr. Rainforest gets cracked for Poke.
We'll just grab something quick near him.
Oh dear, there it is. Murktide.
Really a 5/5.
Cards in here?
I have 4.
Force, Pitch, Force, double Serval. Gonna let the Servals resolve. A Force thrown in the trash. And another Force thrown in the trash. Alright, so all 4 forces are gone, I guess? No, the second card was left on top. My mistake. The second card was left on top.
Sure. I'll uncycle. I'll get it. Underground seas.
Okay, an island cycle in response to a wasteland.
So it can't be correct, right?
yeah, let's
Oh no, you hit me with pink. Yeah, with the pink.
16.
Yeah. I'm trying out this version this week.
Yeah, that's neat. That's neat. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
I don't.
Pass turn.
End step Bowmaster. A removal of a DRC still has 5 power on the board for John if this resolves. All right, game 1 goes to Just Guy John. 3 color John. Doesn't sound cool.
Island in the ponder.
AJ Potato says, "Can we call you Goblin Chris?" Absolutely effing not. Do not.
I will try.
All right, there's that snow-covered island again. Not sure if snow-covered is considered optimal in this meta.
Yeah, like this stock list top at 8.
Yeah,
top
made it all the way to top 4. Yeah.
And another one top 16.
Maybe. I think it's probably.
Hobgoblin, Chris. Are there any hobgoblins even in Magic lore? I have no idea. What even is a hobgoblin? Does anybody know?
You specifically want to, like, you want to play that deck.
Yeah,
It needs a lot of reps. And then, I don't know. I think
You've had the cradles for a minute. You've had them for a long time.
Keep trigger on the stack.
also the issue is, like, in our store, we have so many different areas from the place.
Animated crowd. Yeah.
So, like, if you go to an action tournament, everybody bringing Initiative Delver.
Yeah.
A hobgoblin is a really bad goblin. Even goblins don't like them. Interesting. Wow, we do have hobgoblins in Magic.
I'm gonna try and play up the Beanstalk.
Force pitch.
Force pitch Ponder on Beanstalk. I feel like the word Beanstalk is bringing out my New York accent a bit, just a bit.
Yep. Cartoon man?
Feel a little self-conscious of that one. Beanstalk. It's a strange show.
I'm gonna cast Brainstorm.
Brainstorm's good is right. Wasn't there a Marvel character named Hobgoblin? Someone correct me if I'm wrong.
Ready to go?
I'll pass.
Someone has scrolls.
Okay, the answer is yes. Wow, AP saying a Boston accent is the worst accent of all. Wow.
I'm gonna Yep. This has been my upkeep.
Bowmasters is like the bane of my
Oh, it is from Spider-Man. Okay. Maybe that's what made me think of it. Spell Pierce on the Stifle on the Fetch. Brainstorm. We're stifling fetches in the meta? Jeez.
You want to try that? All right.
Yep.
More than welcome.
I Belong says, will Bant Benucci ever happen? Been there, done that. It's over. It's over.
Sure.
Oh, wait. I can't do that. I
Okay.
can do this now and pass a turn.
Okay.
Have a swamp.
Pass turn.
The 2.
Oh, that was
like
like
the main deck.
that was like the ley line for line.
Good.
I was one short. I counted my sideboard.
I respect myself too much to be Bant Benucci.
Yeah.
Play it.
Kevin, rewind.
Who has time for that? All right, Murktide.
So there was a card of mine that was in his library in the previous game.
So, in the background, I don't know if people heard this on the stream or not, but in the background, someone called a judge, and the judge, who's the owner of our shop, just yelled, "Rewind." Maybe you had to be there.
Fetch.
Few of them are
Don't even send that judge a promo, I say.
I have 3 cards, man. 3 different types.
I don't play that. Where are we talking about?
13.
No, those were not Grixis Saga. Those were just. They were Forces Workshop. Not legal in the form. I didn't see any tokens.
3, 4.
My Saga dropped me.
It'll be a 5-4.
They're like eroded.
5/5 Murktide is in there.
Takes away their making ability.
Chris Marducci? I don't know. What's my color pie? I don't know. Jeez, another Murktide. This card's busted.
I'll attack for 8. I will brainstorm in response. 1.
Bantucci, oh god. That's too much. That's too much. Do I look like a Bant mage to you people? Really lame.
Results. 16.
Yeah, the Wasteland's
Just like,
Where's your token, man?
This is the token I want.
Oh, okay.
John doesn't care.
Yeah. Results.
Yeah, nobody knows what's going on with John's tokens.
We have not talked about it. I refuse to talk about it. This is just how it is.
Why is there a Pokemon card on the table?
It's been like that since Commander.
I knew you had the second Murktide
When I
when
dealt
you dealt the way. Yeah.
Offer him some money.
Jay Liddy says none of those schools seem cool, TPH. Oh, jeez.
what if I like
I'm gonna do
demand
this
money?
now. I'll get an undergrad too.
Yeah.
All right, main phase island cycle. Playing around Stifle.
Draw.
Yep.
So I'm not really sure.
Yep.
What was that? Was it last? I wish I didn't use that.
Also, the Monarch is
You know, I've played so long.
92?
None of the schools seem cool. Oh man.
But then if I'm on Mouse
I might try this. I know the white one. I think it was for
Yep. 19.
I think the green one is for the land.
Why does that have to be so hard?
And I didn't
You
know.
have like another with a blue commander next?
I'm gonna discard it.
Yeah, the possibility of Harry Potter Universes Beyond would be, I think, more than we could handle would be a good way to put it.
Those are gonna collect.
I'm gonna always, especially if I'm bringing in the moons, my first 2 fetches are
It's
always.
a quarter, and it was like a $7-8 card.
Fine, right?
The Wasteland against you.
How many cards do you have, by the way? 4. I'll do 5.
Honor, trade.
You can think the game is gonna go long.
Ponder Surveil. Game 3, been a good match so far. Sorcery creature land in the graveyard right now for Jeskai John. Here's a Bowmaster. Taking advantage of the Delirium being shut off to blow up DRC. Jay Liddy in the chat is John calling this the game-losing play.
I will not
Need
attack.
all of these, so I'll show you.
Okay. I've done it. I also don't have the right token.
Oh, dear God. What the hell?
Also me beating you with like one.
Of all things, a Phyrexian Germ? Oh, my God. The YouTube commenters are going to be really upset about that one.
I'll deal you one.
That might be one of the worst tokens we've ever seen on stream, actually. That might be like in the bottom 1%.
Yeah. I will pass. I will.
Combat. Attack for
2 cards in hand? 2 cards.
I'm gonna cast a brainstorm.
I kind of would rather it was just the D6 on the table. All right, here's a brainstorm.
This X is 2. Okay. Yeah, it does. Sorry. No problem.
It's really stressful doing these streams, folks.
That's right.
So, if I exile this, another artifact, like,
All right, here's a Bowmaster for John, so maybe we'll get to see another Pokemon card. That'll be a real thrill. There it is.
your deal with the card. Oh, I know it's a land, and if it's not, I can put it when I go here. If it's not a land, I can put the I'll cast this.
So in the end step, I'm gonna fatal push the Bowmaster.
Fatal Push on Bowmaster. Flusterstorm. More than enough copies. It's countered. Bowmaster is protected. That's pretty good for John, who has 1 card in hand. Looks like Pokey's holding 4. Now a Bowmaster with John's trigger on the stack. Pretty nicely played here and pretty cruel as well. The Orc Army, which is not summoning sick, becomes a 4/4. And I believe that Bowmaster's brand new, isn't it? Can't attack?
I'm gonna waste the Black Source. Yep. And then I'll fetch for a...
I don't know. Maybe I lost track. All right, so now fetching.
You have such good tools in that deck to beat this.
I know.
Yeah, we should have a TCG link with all the DCI tokens needed for Legacy. That might be something worth dedicating some time to, Force of Phil. Maybe I'll put that together.
Okay. Untap. Yep. I'll deal
Wow,
with
that's that good.
Draw.
Three.
Combat. Attack for 6.
Just Guy John down to 2. Facing down a 5/5 Orc Army and a 1/1 Bowmaster. Gonna Island Cycle here. John needs to untap and cast something.
This deck is good.
It is no. I know.
It's for the stream, not for you.
But I also think it's a
I'll play a Beanstalk.
There's up the Beanstalk. No black mana for John. There's a possible black mana. What could even be the play here at potentially 1 life if we fetch Molten Collapse, remove the Orc Army, play a DRC? But 4 cards in hand for Poke probably means that none of this will be able to hold off a win.
And before you go, this one's going to flow through.
1,000
With the 3 green.
I think I only about
I think like you have.
Bowmaster's not bad, actually.
I I think Bowmaster is probably more powerful.
Potentially shoot the Bowmaster chump block.
Yep.
Star of the show.
Every time I
Past
found
you.
that,
So 2 blockers will need to be removed if this is the last turn of the game.
Right from my ass.
for what it's worth, I don't think any creature you have there
I think you got this one.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna
So like, being a deck that's like can win against Bowmaster but has a hard time is like
Mystic Sanctuary, Fatal Push chosen.
yeah.
Does Poke have 2 removal spells to end the game this turn?
I'll play Murktide.
Murktide will be difficult to beat.
Or, so this will trigger Beanstalk, and it'll be a 5/5.
I know you were saying like oh yeah, he's now like.
So
That's why reanimate your own initiative.
Gonna draw off the Beanstalk, this Fatal Push. John will deal 1 damage.
Thought sees.
Or, sorry, I dealt 3, so it'll be a 6.
No, you're right. We do have real conversations.
I'm gonna Fatal Push the Bowmaster. I will have you sacrifice a creature token.
Ooh, Shieldred's Edict might end it. GG's. Nicely played. Good games.